He did the monster mash.
Now, I get it, okay? Horror games are basically the one genre where the goal is to make you feel scared on purpose. While other games are out here letting you be a space marine or an Italian plumber, horror games want to trap you in a haunted house with like 2 bullets and, yeah, pretty much nothing else. But do I love them? Yes. Are horror fans masochists? Perhaps. Here's the thing, horror games are one of the most rewarding experiences in gaming. Okay, fine, the genre occasionally thrives on cheap jump scares. You know, now and again. Nice. But my god, there are some moments you never forget. Horror games aren't just about jump scares. The best ones immerse you in a world, making you question every creak in the floor or shadow on the wall. It's a slow burn and a tension that creeps up your spine. It's psychological warfare at its finest. Horror games teach you how to deal with fear. Not to mention unique atmospherics. I feel like the environment of horror games put you into a mindset nothing else can really do. Fatal Frame is a pretty underrated game, very good. A lot of games you can kind of switch off your brain, it's like a power fantasy, you can play as the hero, you have all the tools, all the weapons. Sometimes you inevitably reach a point where you are kind of unstoppable, like when you get a really good Sindavastan in Cyberpunk. But with horror games, yeah, nah, you're usually a character who's thrown into the deep end, has no sense of direction, and all you have is a camera or a flashlight that runs on AA batteries. Horror games strip you of this power. It forces you into a world where you are vulnerable. That's where the magic happens. With these games, you cannot switch off your brain. You start to care about every little thing. That's just good storytelling.
He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written.
You're checking every corner, every shadow, every sound. You are in the game, living it. It's no longer just a game at this point, it just becomes an experience. There's such a wide range of stories, and I feel like horror as a genre has so many different avenues it can go down in order to scare people. I've only recently got into Resident Evil. I know, I'm late to the party. Don't crucify me, please. But games like this absolutely crush this immersion. These games don't let you breathe. You can't just shoot your way out. You have to outthink the horror, hide from the monster, solve puzzles while you're panicking. It's pure survival instinct, and it's exhilarating. Obviously, it's still stress when you run out of bullets and you're in a tight corridor, but you know, it is what it is. The weird thing about horror, at least to me, is that it's actually kind of therapeutic. I don't know, is it just me? I don't know, maybe it's just me. You know when you watch a scary movie and you get that adrenaline rush? Horror games are just that, but amplified 10 times worse because it's your story, you're in control. And with how technology is heading, horror games can only get better and better and make people more immersed into the genre. I wouldn't be surprised if horror games just become way more popular than horror films. But then again, a lot of people just can't handle the games. They're just too scary. And yes, it can be horrifying to play, but the fear factor shouldn't be a deterrent, but rather a reason to persevere. Some of my favourite moments when playing horror games is playing it with a friend, because you don't get the same feeling anywhere else and it's hilarious. Survival horror taps into something primal. It's basically putting your brain through a controlled simulation of a worst case scenario. Or sometimes it's a best case scenario. I mean, Lady Dimitrescu, what are you saying? There's something about beating the monster or just surviving until the end that feels incredible. When you make it through a really good horror game, I'm talking like a great story, you're not just playing, you are conquering your fears. Embrace them, okay? If you're scared of horror games, this is what this video is about. Take them in, enjoy them. The horror community is amazing, not just the fans, but developers as well. I've talked to a few horror indie developers and they all just share this unique passion for creeping people out. These games have a way of bringing people together. It's like a shared experience. When you react to a YouTuber or streamer just screaming at a horror game, there's something special about it. We can laugh with them, but we also know exactly how they feel. Don't even get me started on the legacy of some of these games. Titles like Silent Hill 2, which has just had a remake, is just, you know, it's amazing. Resident Evil 4, these aren't just legendary because they're scary, they're legendary because they use horror to tell deep human stories, and it's horror with heart, I guess. And any genre that makes you cry whilst also making you want to throw your controller, that's something special. Why should you play horror games? It's because it's an experience unlike any other. They make you feel something, whether it's panic, dread or relief. They challenge you, they immerse you, and they give you a thrill that other genres just can't match. Worst case scenario, you might sleep with the lights on for a few nights, maybe have a couple of nightmares here and there. Best case scenario, you unlock a whole new genre of gaming that pushes your limits. But my god, is it worth the feeling you get out of it. Thank you for watching this video, subscribe if you are new, and take care.